Oh, hey guys, wanted to record a quick video to show you what we got going on Monday. So we're going to log in, get started like we normally do. We're going to be talking a lot about the author's purpose, comparing and contrasting two different passages. We do this week have our iReady growth checks for reading and math. On Monday, we'll do the reading. I remember I wrote in here, this is so important to determine your reading level for the end of the week, which is the end of the quarter when we have to do grades. So I really want everybody to take their time and do the best they can because that's how Mr. Spina and I figure out what you're getting and what you're not. So it's important. If you don't do your best and you just wing it, that doesn't help us. If you do so good that you ask for help and search for answers and have people help you, that also doesn't help us. We need you guys to take your time and do your best. That is the best way for us to figure out what we need to do and what we need to work on with you guys. We do have good news. Our class did win. There was a school competition over the winter break for Achieve 3000. And our class had 98 points per student because we had to do it per student to see who won. And we were like 50 points ahead of all the other classes. So congratulations. There were a couple students that got us thousands of points because of their work. So thank you. You guys, you know who you are. And we did see a huge connection between, we list on here, there is this program Achieve 3000. We didn't know a lot about it at the beginning of the year, but the more points the students earn and the 20, 25-minute lessons that we assign every day, the kids that are doing them consistently and then picking a few extra and getting the extra points are showing the most growth on their reading tests based on Achieve 3000, iReady, and in our groups. Those points on Achieve 3000 are correlating to students' gains. So if you guys are interested where you stand, log into Achieve. If you're a mom or dad, make them log you into Achieve, and you can see their points and how often they're working. Everybody should be between 700 and 1,000 points if you're just doing what we assign. And I'll tell you, we have a third of our class that's way above that. We have a third of our class that's right in that window. We have a third of our class that's not doing it. And your kid or you, if you're listening to me, fall in whatever category for reading gains that you are. Because remember, we've told you this a million times, Mr. Spina and I can't get it to go in there, right? You guys got to practice. This year is all about practice. The spectacular thing about this e-learning school year is that all of this technology you're using, Canvas, entering in submissions, typing, massive help for you guys when you start middle school and definitely high school. All your assignments are going to go through Canvas moving forward. So make sure you're getting your assignments done, practicing the Achieve 3000 when it's listed on here. We'll do a little bit of writing. We've been doing a lot of typing and writing on little prompts. We have a thing on volcanoes for Monday. Then we do our normal social studies activity. That's practice with charts and graphs and different history content, all things that help with your reading, big picture reading, but also to help you understand, things that have happened in our past, civics, geography, those kind of things, touch on those little things. But the big thing, reading, comprehension, picking out what you're reading is a big thing. Math, we've moved on to decimals. Good news, I think we told you all when we did our Math Monthly 2, our class wasn't the best. So far, with all the classes reporting, we are back to being the best class in math. So congratulations to our class. Remember, look at those results of the Math Monthly. It's what we're building, right? That is a building thing. That's not a test where you're supposed to look at it and you're supposed to go, I failed, I'm horrible. No, Mr. Spina and I look at every single question and we decide what kids understand and what you don't, because every question is for a reason. There's a reason for every question, and we will go back and show you so you understand that. So we build towards you guys getting the best possible score in the FSA, okay? So we're looking for improvement month to month. So if you're in the 40s or 50s, that is not necessarily the end of the world as long as we're showing that growth, right? Now, we do have some kids that we know rushed and went too fast, and here's the problem with that. That doesn't help us, right? Because if you rushed and went too fast and got a lower score, we don't know what to help you with. So we know, because we track everybody, we know what people know and what they don't. So if you guys have questions about those scores, we'll post those and get those out. We're going to review the whole test next week. But just know those scores, the school district average on that test is 52%. And it's made to be challenging and hard because it's a cumulative thing. We want to see what you know. So if it's going to be hard. So keep that in mind as you look at those scores. We're going to review and go over that, but we are moving on to decimals, which are fun. Mr. Speen and I are going to work on sending out more videos to kind of show some of our strategies, because we've kind of gotten away from the videos as we've really gotten like hammering into the content. But we feel like maybe having something to reference back, because I think there's some confusion on Mr. Speen and I are trying to show you guys 3, 4, 5 different ways to think about these problems and solve them. And then I think you guys get confused because you think it's hard, but we want to show you test taking strategies and strategies for the different answers. And then in science, we're working on the planets. Monday, we're going to do a little thing on Earth. There'll be a little not multiple, true or false questionnaire on Earth. And then Mr. Speen and I, we don't have our tutoring or get together on Monday. But I hope that catches everybody up. We have a really exciting week planned. We do not have school on Friday. And we're looking forward to a good week. The most important thing this week is going to be those 2 growth checks for reading and math. We need you guys to show what you know so that we can get ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. But our class, #1 in Achieve 3000, and we're back to #1 in math. So that's our goal. I hope everybody has a nice rest of your weekend, and we will see everybody on Monday.